break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, they've got Corey Joseph. Patrick Patterson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Lowry. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. Payne kicks to Zhang. It's Prince on the wing. The wing jumper off target.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And guys, Bismack Biyombo, he got into a groove at the end of last season. After Al Jefferson went down, remember the month of April, he averaged nearly 9 rebounds a game, 2.5 blocks. He was all over the floor.
Yeah, and that's Bismack. I mean, he's that guy. He cleans the glass for you, intimidates shooters in the lane. He's not all the way consistent yet, but he's shown steady improvement.
The drive by Lowry. Lets it go from 11. And good on the basket. Book it. Biyombo's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Passes it to Muhammad. Zhang, a screen. They get it back. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Biyombo. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Some changes for Minnesota. Wiggins is checked in for Prince. Bean comes in for Muhammad. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Jones. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Toronto. Johnson comes in for Ross.
Talking about Bismack Biyombo, he entered the league as an extremely raw prospect. Was the 7th pick in 2011. His shot and general awareness were the biggest concerns. But last season, he shot over 60% from the floor. The 2 seasons before that was only 45%.
And the first one drops.
And getting back to Biyombo for a moment, he has the potential for a breakout year. I mean, all the physical tools you would want. He's seen enough of the game. He's worked on those skills. Now it's time to just put it all together and become the player your potential dictates.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors. And it's Joseph, top of the key. Scola at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Valanciunas, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And he gets it to go.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Lowry passes to Johnson. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Outside, Scola. Valanciunas inside. Working on Payne. No good from Valanciunas.
And last season, really a tale of 2 halves for the Wolves. When Ricky Rubio returned from injury, they just looked so much more in sync as a team.
Toronto leading by 5. Johnson kicks to Lowry. Back to Johnson. Scola at the elbow. Joseph dishes to Scola. And it's good. Scola's got 8 points.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And for Louis Scola, a very different role for him over the last 2 years. I mean, he was a starter for most of his career, then signed with Indiana, who had David West at the 4. Off the bench, though, Scola still played officially, but he was just used to putting up much bigger numbers for other teams.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Martin comes in for Ricky Rubio. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Toronto. Towns, wide open. And count it from 19 feet away.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the two-pointer.
Like you were talking about Scola, he has the physical skills, Clark, to make a difference.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's not spectacular in anything, but he's really solid in just about everything. A pro's pro, and he adds value, tremendous value to any team he's on.
And DeRozan, here we go. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Wiggins passes to Martin. And Zhang kicks to Wiggins. Martin wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And Gorgie Zhang is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Patterson, he's checked in for Toronto. Ross comes in for Johnson.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Zhang dishes to Levine. Wiggins inside the line. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lowry drives in. Here's Valanciunas. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. It's tipped. Right side Lowry. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's Martin missing. Toronto trailing. And here is Ross. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Here's Levine with 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Minnesota.